Hello, my name is Veronica Goodman. Today I'm going to tell you about my book report. I did the Pizza Box book report, and the book I read is called The Boyfriend List by E. Lockhart. The book setting was in a different location, such as Ruby's Boathouse School, which is called Tate University. Some public hangout places such as B&O and The Dark. Then, of course, in Dr. Z's office. The summary is Ruby went through a lot of losses within 10 days. Some of her losses was with her boyfriend, best friend, and then many others friends at school. All of these led her to have 5 panic attacks and to see a shrink. The characters are Ruby. She is 15 years old, only child, good grades, tries to keep parents happy, 5 panic attacks, swimmer, friendly, flirty, and emotional. Jackson Clark, popular, lived in Tokyo, boyfriend for 6 months, and Kim. Ruby's best friend betrayed Ruby by dating Jackson. And wealthy family. And the cliffhanger is the boy book. Don't mention girly things in front of boys when they are around their friends. 2. Boys do not like poetry, sunsets, and sweet messages. 3. Why he didn't call. 4. Boys act like jerks with their friends. I'm going to tell you a little about my story. Ruby had 5 panic attacks that sent her to the shrink. The shrink told her to write a list down of all of the boys she ever liked, and etc. Well, here's the list that Ruby shrink made her write down. There's 15 of them. I'm going to read them to you. The first one is Adam Fox. Preschool. His hair was way too long. Ruby looked at him a lot. She named her bunny after him. 2. Finn Murray, 2nd grade, went over an animal book in the library. Kids made fun of them because they were always together. Ruby and Finn sitting in the tree. 3. John Hutchison. Don't want to think about it. Leaper person with no friends. 4th grade. He was so cool. Maybe became boyfriend and girlfriend. Then he looked at another girl, so they ended the relationship. 4. Gideon Van Duzen. Just from a far. Ruby loves GVD on her shoes. Ruby still thinks about him. She asks her shrink if this is okay. 5. Ben. He didn't know. Met at summer camp. He always had a girlfriend. He made Ruby nervous. 6. Tommy Hernandez. But it was impossible. Surfer boy didn't want to miss no moment with her. Tommy was an Emory boy that Ruby shared with Kim, their perfect boyfriend. 7. Chase Williams, the story about present. He gave her a bead necklace to help her make her decisions to go to the Christmas party with him. 6. Sky. But he had someone else. First boy that seemed like he really liked Ruby, but then found with his arm around another girl. 9. Michael. I also didn't want to Ruby's first kiss, he was horrible at it. 10. Angelo. Just one day went to a homecoming dance together. His mom told Ruby's mom that the shrink's name. 11. Chivy, but only one kiss. Ruby loved his eyes. He dumped Ruby without telling her. 12. Billy. But he didn't call. Ruby and Billy kissed at the tango party. He said he would call, but didn't. 13. Jackson Clark. Yes, he was my boyfriend. Till I still think of him daily. I still wish he liked me. Left Ruby to date her best friend Kim. Ruby kissed him at the spring fling, making Kim, Naria, and Curate not like her. Ruby started to feel like a leaper, and by herself. Jackson was a perfect for 6 months. They had kissed, and his tongue tasted like root beer. Jackson made Ruby feel validated. He left her notes in her school mail cubby every day. When the relationship started to go south, Ruby noticed he only gave presents as an apology or a cover-up. They would fight over Jackson spending time with his friends when he said he would spend time with her. During this relationship, Jackson met Kim. Well, they both could talk in Japanese, which made them get close and end up together. 14. Noel. Just a rumor. He was a boy outside of Tate University. It felt good when he held my hand. Ruby thought he was a mystery. 15. Cabby. But I'm still undecided. Ruby used him to make Jackson jealous. Told him she was not ready. She is still trying to get over Jackson. Cabby taught her she may be able to get over her heartbreak. That is it. And then on my back of my book, this is my book report. Here are some things of some lessons ideas. The lesson ideas: math. How many boyfriends Ruby lost in a day session with her shrink? The lesson would be: have the students make a graph of how many Ruby was with each boy. Social studies. Learn about the states and countries in the book. The lesson: have the students color the states and countries that was talked about in the book. Writing: learn how to write an essay. The lesson would be: have the students write an essay on friend drama that they have experienced. Reading: learn the definition of new words such as in the book they use shrink for therapists. Lesson: have the students use Google to find actually definition of slang words used today. Thank you for taking your time to listen to my book report. This is Brianna Goodman.